Hello everyone, and welcome back to Bastion, this time for part 17. This may potentially be the final video, it kind of depends. The only two things I know that I have to do are both the bedroll and the next level. I did load up the game earlier, and came into the Lost and Found and bought one attack, as well as the Leech Aid Distillery Potion. And then loading up into the bedroll, the game crashed. But of course, because of the autosave, both of those things are not able to be completed again. There is something in the memorial to turn in.
The Lancers, they knew everything, even if it cost them.
I'll take that. Into the shrine. I think I'm kind of over having them. It was a fun idea for making the game harder, as well as giving me more EXP. But the levels in this game don't really seem to be that beneficial, outside of just being given access to another drink at the distillery. And none of the ones that I don't have activated seem all that important. I did go in and get rid of the, I want to say the dancing shot increased powering one, the one that increases the strength. No, I got rid of the fragment collecting one and put on the Leech Aid because I do want to see if that will help me in the bedroll.
See what happens.
And the Leech Aid is the one that, as you deal damage, it heals you, but your tonic restoration is lessened by like 66%.
Zolf had difficulty telling me his story. Haven't heard it. I could understand why.
So we will see where this goes. I'm assuming it's like the other ones, where it's going to be like waves and waves of fighting. Didn't think Zolf was actually there. I do believe these are like memories of sorts. They're not actual what's happening. So I'm assuming I'll probably be fighting Yura or something here for Zolf background. Alright, immediately killed. I'd like to see that. They deal so much damage even with the idols turned off.
They met on the worst day of Zolf's life.
100 EXP.
There in the Hanging Gardens.
I think with all of the idols I had turned on, I was getting like 125 from these things out of the cooking pot and stuff, maybe 150. So with all of those idols turned on, it was like an extra 50% EXP. For the amount of difficulty that it was adding to the game, that was almost more frustrating than it was enjoyable. I think I'm gonna leave them off.
It wasn't the first time Zolf had nothing to lose. He was born to a simple Ura couple who didn't last long before plague took him.
There was a plague. Interesting. I see you way up there.
He grew up hungry in the tunnels of the Tazal terminals, so he took to stealing from a Ceylonian missionary living there.
The Tazal terminals. Did I do that level? Was that a level? Like the last one I did, didn't it? No, I did. I don't remember the last one I did already. Or Zendra Gate or something?
He once got sloppy with his thieving hands. The missionary caught him, but didn't rat him out. Instead, he offered to take him in.
So unlike Zaya,
That missionary raised Zolf like a gentleman, like it was his own son. Taught him theology, history, and mercy.
Zolf is born in Ura territory, but then moved to Solandia, correct? I wonder who the missionary or mercenary. Missionary. Not a religious thing. The mercenary who took him in. Did it say mercenary? Maybe it did say missionary. I'm already forgetting. I'm trying to concentrate on the fighting, so I'm not reading the subtitles and listening on too intently.
When the missionary passed away,
Missionary, okay. I
Zolf
was right.
promised to continue his work,
Oh, but he passed away.
bring about a lasting peace between the Ura and Ceylondia.
So Zolf wants peace between the Ura and Ceylondia. He betrayed us after reading Zaya's diary. I wonder what was in that diary.
Zolf started teaching the missionaries wisdom to any Ura who would listen, and listen they did.
Did they? I don't know if they... Ooh, I've never seen the eye, like, fly out like that. Grab a couple black tonics. There's another turret up here, just notice that. The lack of color makes it kind of hard to see some stuff.
And argued that the Ura should atone for the war. He believed the city had much to teach his people.
So Zolf thought the Ura were the cause of the war? Of the calamity? Or the, like, Ura-Zealandia war? The Ura are definitely cooler looking characters.
However, Zolf felt he could only do so much in the Tazal terminals. He needed Zealandia to know the Ura had changed.
So that's why he comes to Zealandia?
He decided to do what the missionary did many years before. He left the city of his youth to brave a savage land.
So the missionary was also... No, the missionary was from Zealandia, right? Isn't that what it said? Well, if the missionary had left his homeland and ended up in the Tazal terminal, then it would make sense that he was from Zealandia. Unless there's other locations in the game that we don't know about.
The journey was hard.
I picked up an extra heal on accident.
And then at last, Zolf saw the rippling walls on the horizon.
So he did come here. By himself, even. To bring peace. But when we found him, he was...
He endeared
in the
himself
hanging
to city
gardens.
folk straight away. And in turn, he fell in love with the city and its people. One in particular.
Just gonna try to dancing shot a handful of these, but I don't think it'll target them when they're popping underground and stuff, so I will hold on to those and not waste all of my black tonics. We'll just slowly take them out. 2 for 1 there, beautiful. Grab another tonic. I don't want to keep picking them up when I can't hold anymore. They are kind of just in the middle of everything. Is there anything else? Turrets? Yes, there's a turret up there. How does it put the turrets way up in the corners?
This young lady was fascinated by the Ura, but she never met anyone like Zolf. She told him she knew all the city's best kept secrets.
Don't believe her, Zolf. Poison shot? I don't think I've ever been hit by one of those.
The Gardens was their favorite spot.
The Hanging Gardens, yep.
Zolf clasped their hands and proposed in proper Zealandian style. He celebrated with his friends long into the night. Joy and revelry like he'd never seen. Too bad he couldn't remember it all.
Why not? Get drunk? Oh my god, the damage. What is that guy?
He woke up alone underground inside the Ura-Zealandian War Memorial, built like an Ura den. But something was wrong.
Oh. Not more of these things. Is there another little nest thing? Where are they spawning from? The eyes. There's one. Keep going. Try to heal off of these guys. The best that I can. Actually, If I can't break these stalagmites, I might use this area for cover. Anything else? I'll grab another tonic, another one of those ones. Hey,
He
easy.
emerged from that hole in the ground into a waking nightmare. Everything that wasn't gone was twisted upside down.
What happened, Zol? I didn't actually mean to use a dancing shot there. Don't spawn on top of me, that's lame. I can just sit here and spam an attack and get the heals. Nope. Okay, that was working so well, and then it wasn't.
Air thick with ash. What few faces he saw on the street stared back at him with gray and vacant eyes.
Did the calamity happen that night or something? Laser turrets, dude. They deal so much. They target from so far away and they deal so much damage. Well, without the idols turned on.
Be asleep inside her home, but when he reached out to her, she joined with all the ashes in the sky.
No. Without the idols, the Leech Aid seems to be quite effective. Keeps me topped up. What is that? I was like on fire or something. What is going on? I have like a death mark on me. What is that?
And so Zolf returned to where he proposed in the Hanging Gardens.
What
And
was
there
that?
he stood, as if the gods would answer him.
Whew, that actually got kind of scary. I'm actually kind of glad that I turned off the idols. I don't think I would have been able to beat that with it on. Some of those things were already almost one-shotting me. If I had the ones that gave extra damage, that would have been very
The kid's
scary.
gonna be okay. As for that man, who knows?
As for Zolf? Alright, is there anything I can say?
Never could ask for a song.
Either of them?
What else is there to say?
Apparently nothing. Alright. We will check out... Oh, this is why it sounded familiar. It was the name of the next level. Tazal Terminals. Alright. I do believe this is going to be the last level. It's giving me a warning that I can't leave.
I can't hear him at all anymore. He's too far away.
I hope we get to save Zolf.
But he'll be alright.
Enemies right off the bat. Alright.
The calamity hit the Tazal terminals hardest of all.
What direction do I want to go? I thought that was a weapon. I don't believe there's any more weapons or anything to find. So I don't think I need to do that much exploring. I am just going to keep firing ahead because if I do gain full health, oh no, I hit something.
The place was his home. All his old friends and family were there.
Ooh, someone's hit me from far away there too.
Taken by the calamity. Zolf must be there all alone, just waiting.
He's clearly not alone if all these guys are here. Is there anything down here? Just making sure. There's still a couple idols I don't have, so I don't know where they are. They might be on this
You know
level.
what's funny?
don't know what's funny. Not all this fighting, that's for sure.
All of us are waiting for a kid.
Am I someone more important than the game has let me know? What is this? Oh, it's the poison again. It didn't show the poison marker. The first time, the screen just went foggy. Maybe I should have upgraded the shield. Now that I think about it, the shield... I don't know, was there upgrades for the shield? Maybe not. There was a drink for the shield, though.
Look around. There's not much left to do here in the Bastion, I'm afraid. So why not tell each other stories to pass the time, right?
Hitting breakable objects heals me as well?
But Zia, there's another reason I've been telling you all this.
He's talking to Zia. Not me? The way that he does refer to me in third person. Is kind of suspicious.
When the kid brings back that shard, the Bastion will be complete. What happens to Zulf will no longer matter.
It will no longer matter. Breaking everything down. I almost feel like I shouldn't be breaking stuff. Like, I wonder if I'm gonna learn at the end of the game that, like I was thinking with the, like, statued people in the beginning.
Zealandia will be whole again. Everything will be back to normal.
You know, like, what if I'm actually, like, hurting the recovery by harming
Everyone will be
people
all right.
and destroying stuff? This feels more like genocide than it does a recovery vision.
Problem is,
Oh, I wasn't actually sure if that was where I
we'll
had to
all
go.
be gone.
Why? Am I destroying everything?
Oh, we're not gonna die. It's more like all of this will just stop.
What does that mean? Is this all just a dream or something?
Things will go back to the way they used to be.
I did start the game waking up.
That's the power of the Bastion.
Level 7. If only that was going to be useful.
This whole place is a living record.
Everything here is getting so much EXP, even without idols. If I had idols turned on, I'd be close to 8 already.
The way things were before this
Maybe I
story.
shouldn't turn them off. Hopscotch. A memento. No, that's the smoking pipe. What was hopscotch?
Good times, right?
Oh, man. We're just unlocking the ability to do this now?
You beat
Maybe
your
there is
old self again.
replayability to this game.
Think of all those times that didn't go your way.
Is there more stuff to be gathering everywhere? This feels like the very beginning. Where when you pull the very first crystal, like, the level starts to fall and you had to run away.
another go at him?
Yeah, what if I could? Am I gonna go back in time or something? Is that the whole thing? Like, I just am reliving this, trying to fix it differently each time or something?
No mistakes. Anyone you've ever heard? Everything you've ever done, you could do it over.
Do I have to make a choice to do that? Is this a boss?
Wouldn't you agree?
He's huge. He's weak. What's
Well,
that? Why is stuff spawning over there? I can't make that jump, can I?
you follow me.
Okay. Maybe the Skyway takes me there?
I guess there's nothing more to say.
Maybe not. Oh, I'm just going up here. Is there a fight?
Who am I kidding?
1,000 EXP for that? Maybe I don't remember how easy the game is without
Look.
the idols turned on. Maybe I should have kept some of them on.
There's something else. A confession.
What direction do I need to go? Clearly not up that way.
How come I know so much about the Bastion?
Yeah. Is he me from the future or something?
Well, I designed the place, but that's beside the point.
2 HP per game. Can I go up that way? I feel like there's so many more places I could be going, doing all this. I don't want to miss
There's
out
one
on
problem with a
spots,
place that
though.
sets things back to a bygone time. You can't test it.
Is that what it is? Are we, like, from a different time?
So you're probably wondering if the calamity happened already. What's to stop it from happening again after the Bastion does its thing? The answer is... I don't know. You're wondering if there ain't some other way out of this mess. It's all right. I can tell. But why would you even want another way? Unless you wanted to stay here with us.
Us things are going on. Can I go this way? No, okay. I thought I was like checking behind me at the beginning, not the direction I was supposed to be going. Alright.
Well, that's sweet and all, but I don't know if I can stick around.
Is there anything else? Is there a way to get down through there? Ah, games like this, I feel like there's so much more to exploring and paying attention to small details. Like, can I... No, I was gonna say, can I jump there? Is this thing going to attack me? Battering ram?
The weight of the calamity. It's on our shoulders. We can't just let it go.
Oh.
Bastion does
Okay.
have another function, strictly speaking.
And that other function is... Which way am I going? Maybe not that way? I do have a new special attack too. Am I going backwards?
If ever the monument blew out and we couldn't repair it, we could still evacuate. First, we'd round up as many folks as we could carry. Next, we'd detonate the cores, and we'd take off away from here.
Is that what's been happening over and over? See, I can break everything. Do I go backwards now and check to see? I feel like there's gonna be so much stuff I'm skipping over.
Heavy, ain't it?
Not as heavy as the knowledge that I am murdering all of these people.
Of course, that would mean no going back. Ever. But then again, that way all of us could leave the city. Together. You know Zolf and his countrymen won't be giving up that shard without a fight, don't you?
Look how easily they all just die. Like, I feel like I'm absolutely the bad guy. And I'm gonna, like, regret doing all this, and I'm gonna, like, send myself back in time or something. Why does that feel like what's coming up?
Zolf and the Ura. All they want now is to see the Bastion fall.
Why?
Zolf dedicated his life to lasting peace between the Ura and Caelondia.
Can I not have that as well?
He can't have imagined the city would try to wipe the Ura out.
It can't. The Bastion's not just for getting people out, is it? Out, but not out alive or something?
Zolf ain't lost every shred of decency, though, has he? He tried to warn you about his plans. He tried to warn the kid.
It shouldn't even matter, though. Unless I can't hit this kid or this person yet.
For Zolf, this ain't a personal matter.
Someone actually lived the attack. Wow.
It ain't a simple matter of pride, either.
I don't think I need to gather these, but I'm going to anyways. Just to be as topped up as possible when I grab this in case there's more fighting afterwards. Oh, you move so slowly with this thing though.
One thing's for sure. The Ura can't be happy that the kid followed Zolf all the way home.
Abandon Zol's body and press forward with the battering ram. So I do make a choice. No, I've been trying to save Zolf since the beginning. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make both choices ever, because the way that the game works, you can't make saves or replay levels, so it's probably like you play through the whole game and then you make a choice at the end. Nah, Zolf was my choice from the beginning. I'm sticking with it.
I can see it now. The kid in one corner, and Zolf in the other. Ain't much of a fight.
Where am I going?
Don't you worry, though. Once the Bastion's restored, it'll all be alright.
Do I Super Mario 64 penguin him? No. Am I supposed to go up this way? Oh, I didn't even realize that a whole bridge had formed. Okay.
You ain't still thinking about that whole leaving the city thing, are you?
Do I just die here? Is that the thing? Is there no hope?
Sweet home, I see your star. You left it burning for me, Mother. I'm here.
They just killed one of their own up on that platform.
Eyes open wide. Feel your
Kid's
heart
probably
in
dealt
its
with Zolf by now. It reminds me of myself when I was his age. I ever tell you about those days?
Definitely just got attacked at the end there. Back to the Bastion once again.
Hey, kid. Get up, kid.
Trying. Just carried a battering ram for an entire level.
Come on, that ain't funny. I say get up.
There we
That's
go.
more like it. Now, set that shard into the monument there. Then we'll talk.
Zia's missing.
First things first, kid. The Bastion's waiting.
Hmm.
The Bastion. It's finally finished.
Is the Bastion a weapon to destroy everything?
Now, there's something I want you to see. Welcome to the heart of the Bastion. I ain't one for long goodbyes, so here's the deal. Zia and I figure you done the heavy lifting, so you get to do the honors. We can tell you how to work this thing if you got any questions.
I do. Ooh, she has a voice.
Zolf tried to talk me into joining him. I tried to talk him out of it. I guess we both failed.
Okay, I can ask everything. Good.
So, let's see. You can either prevent the calamity, or stick around with me and Rex. I'd hate to be in your shoes. If I could be any place I wanted, I'd stay right here. We could go anywhere in the world. When I finally found my people, I told them we could help. They just took me for a traitor. Glad you showed up. Any moment I'd want to live again happened after the calamity, not before.
I'm wondering if the endings that I'm gonna have to choose from are basically go back in time and restart again, and it's just like a never-ending loop of trying to prevent the calamity,
Hey, kid.
or accepting it and putting an end to the cycle, but letting everything be destroyed.
You can undo the calamity here and now. Go on, kid. And before I forget, thank you. Always wondered what the motherland was like. Not that it matters anymore. Zolf only brought more ruin to the Ura. No wonder they didn't take kindly to him. You've got one thing left to do, so you hang on to that badge. Besides, you earned it.
Why do I still feel like I am Rux? Same hair color, skin tone, red scarf looking thing, maybe?
Don't let anything you've done get to you. You can save all those creatures here and now.
Okay. This makes me feel like it's again. Do I start the game again? From the very beginning and try to prevent the calamity? Or do we move forward? It's hard to say. Because of the way that the game works, the only way that I would be able to get the other endings would be to play through the game again, or just look up the endings online somewhere. But I really did enjoy this game. And it's definitely a game that I wouldn't mind playing through again. Thinking back on it, I would probably try different weapons, maybe use different idols, different drinks in the distillery. So I think I'm going to do the restoration. Even if this resets the cycle and I have to start again, I think that would be the better choice to start the game again. If I move on and I see like the ending anyways, any replay throughs just kind of seem pointless at that point to me, so I'm gonna go with the restoration.
It's finished. Now, sit tight. It'll be over soon. No matter what happens next, you're done good. I suppose all that's left is to try and remember this moment. The Bastion's gonna take us back to a better time before any of this. Might be we'll forget everything you've done and each other. Though after all we've been through, I find that hard to believe. So long, kid. Maybe I'll see you in the next one. Zealandia, we're coming home.
There it is. That was Bastion, everybody. At least one of the endings. Like I said, I think that is how it is to be interpreted, is you go back in time and forget that the calamity happened, and so you technically have a chance of preventing it. But I'm assuming that because you don't know it is going to happen, it is just a cycle of you go back in time, you live through it, you rebuild the Bastion, you make that choice. Who knows how long it's been happening? Who knows if this is the kid's first time going through it? It's his 100th. You don't ever really know. But this does make me really want to play through the game again at some point. Maybe not right away. Maybe not even on this channel. Maybe I'll do it just on my own, and I'll leave you guys hanging for potential other endings. But if that is something that you guys would like to see, is me play through the game again, whether it's like a New Game Plus and I get to keep all of my items and my levels, and then I could do more than one level each video and just do like a compilation playthrough just until the ending and pick the other option, that is something you guys could let me know. But this game overall, I think it was really fun. The story was a little hard to piece together at first. You seem to get more of the game's lore through the few go back in time vision things like the bedroll and the pipe and the cooking pot and everything like that, getting lore on the characters. In the final few levels, though, you do start getting a little bit more information on what actually happened, why Zulf did what he did. We don't ever figure out what's in the diary, I believe. I don't know if I'm just not remembering that or not. The soundtrack to this game was fantastic. The graphics, the art style, I liked it. I liked all the characters. I liked Ruckus, I liked Zulf, I liked Zia. Even the kid, even though you don't ever hear him talk or anything like that. The controls were a little weird at times, especially in that final proving ground with the giant, like almost like cannon thing. The non-targeting aspect and the RNG of that, again, still just... That might be one of the only few downsides I had to this game, aside from it just being so short. I wanted more. I don't know if there's a sequel or if there is more building off this world. I know Supergiant Games does Hades, which is a game I am interested in playing at some point, whether on this channel or on my stream. But I wonder how much different the ending is. If I choose to leave Zulf there, do I have to fight everyone on the way up to that Skyway lift? They all kind of seemed to notice that I wasn't fighting back when I was carrying Zulf. And they did start shooting and then stop. I don't know if choosing the other option, the restoration or the moving forward one, if I choose the moving forward, does the game go on a little bit longer? Is there a little more of me with Ruckus and Zia and potentially Zulf doing more? Either way, the game was absolutely great. I have the link in the description of the video if you guys want to play it for yourself. It is on Steam. There's probably other places on it. I know it might be on Xbox as well. A lot of Steam games tend to be on Xbox as well. Very fun game. Kind of a slow start. The levels, because of the way that you make the option at the end, I'm assuming to replay through it on like a New Game Plus over and over and over, or end the game. I then understand why you can't go back to some of the levels. The autosave feature, I suppose, is just so you can't cheat around and make extra files to pick different options towards the end of the game. But there are times that I wanted to go back to previous levels to explore a little more. But then you don't need to explore because the Lost and Found, basically, from what I know, collects everything on the levels and then just puts them into the store if you did miss them. There ended up being a lot of stuff in the Lost and Found, and I don't know if that was all stuff that I missed on levels, because I thought I did a pretty thorough job of of exploring each of the levels. But thank you guys very much for watching. I do appreciate it very much. I hope you guys enjoyed this game as much as I did, because honestly, I thought it was a wonderful game. It's been in my Steam library for so long, and I've been wanting to play it for so long. And I'm glad I did, because this was a real treat of a game. And with that, though, that is the end of Bastion. If you guys have any comments on it, leave them down below. If you guys have any ideas of what I should play next, I don't exactly have a new game ready to play or plan to play next on the channel. I have some games I could just go through my Steam library and find another short one and play through that. But if there are games out there that you guys are wanting to see, do leave a comment and let me know. I do appreciate that. And thank you guys for coming along. Until next time.